Hey guys, it's Nina Nevsky from Worship Piano Tutorials, and I'll show you how to play the song Fullness by Elevation Worship. So the introduction looks like this. So if you love these videos and you learn a lot from them, I just wanted to let you know that if it's on your heart to donate to this ministry, go ahead and click on that link above and it'll take you to my Patreon page. I'll really appreciate that. Anyway, so going into showing you how to play the introduction and the verse, the chords for that are A minor, F, and C. Again, A minor, F. I'm playing the inverted and then inverted C as well. With your left hand, you're just going to be pressing on the bass notes twice a measure. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And your right hand is the tricky one. So you're going to be pressing G, C, G, D, C, G, C, G. So slow motion. So one measure would look like this. And then another one. And you just combine all of those together and it'll look like this. And then really, if you need to look at that again, go back and look at it. But really, guys, it's all about the practice. So if you practice this enough, you'll totally get it. So and if you're soloing in the verse and playing, that's near impossible, at least for me. So if you're singing, feel free to just press chords, you know. So don't feel bad for that at all. Don't feel guilty. So going from the introduction to the verse will look like this. Fullness of eternal promise. Into A minor again. Stirring in your sons and daughters. Earth revealing heaven's wonders. Come, Spirit, come. So you might notice that when I go into Earth revealing heaven's wonders, the third line of the verse, I'm getting into the different notes here. And what you're playing is the C, D, C, G, C, D, C. And then you're going to substitute the F for the G. So, for example, Heaven's Wonders. So, if you have to do it really quick, it looks like this. So, you're going to be doubling that C once in a while. So, Spirit come. And then you go into substituting the F. Spirit come. Back to the second part of the verse. What you spoke is now unfolding. All your children shall be holding. Dreams awaken in this moment. Spirit come, Spirit come. Of course. Anyway, guys, so it's pretty difficult. If I were you, I would just play the chords. But if you're really into, doing it exactly, then go ahead and, do the keys and the solo. Anyway, so you go into the chorus, and the chords for the chorus are G, C over E, F. And then you have A minor, G, C over E, F. And you end it off with a C. And that repeats twice. So let's go through it. Right after the verse, the transition will look like this. Pour it out, let your love run over. Here and now, let your glory fill this house. Pour it out, let your love run over. Here and now, let your glory fill this house. Now the world. And so you go straight into verse 2. So again, the chorus, there's some things that I'm doing here that I didn't explain. So sometimes I'll play on the first and fifth of a chord. So for example, pour it out, let your love run over. So sometimes I add that like first, fifth, and eighth just to add a little bit more sound. If that's what you noticed. Sometimes I'll, like, for example, the G I pressed on the chord with my right hand, and then I did first and fifth with my left, and then I continued with my right hand. So kind of like that. So very self-explanatory. I don't think it's too hard. So after the chorus, you just press out the C. Now the world awaits. So you go straight into verse 2 after holding out that C and playing the melody. And then you go straight into the A minor and you start. So that's it. Verse 2 is very similar to verse 1, right? You're just pressing and then you get to the higher. And then you go into the chorus again. Very beautiful, more powerful. If you want to make it more powerful, just stick to the left keys a lot. So, pour it out, let your love run over. Here and now, let your glory fill this house. Pour it out, let your love run over. So what I'm doing now when I got really loud is I'm pressing on the bass like this. So very, very like a lot to make it, like loud. So after the second chorus, you go into an instrumental that consists of F, A minor, G, D minor. So you end off the chorus with just a F. So for example, let your glory fill this house. So for F, you're going to be playing the third and fifth of F. And then to that sustain. And then going to A minor, you're going to be playing the third and fifth of A minor. And then going to G, you're going to be playing the third and fifth of G. And then for D minor, you're going to be pressing on the first and third of D minor. And then again. So, and then you go into the bridge. Tongues of fire. And the chords for the bridge are the same as the instrumental, so no need to change them. Again, going into bridge, you're going to be very loud. So, tongues of fire. Testifying of the Son, one desire. Spirit come, speak revival. powerful as you want, depending on how much bass you add, you know, how hard you're pressing on that chord, on the chords. And then you go into another instrumental, and you go into verse 3, which is really quiet. So G, Spirit come, Spirit come. A minor, G, again same chords, D minor, and again F. I'm playing the inverted F, A minor, G, D minor inverted. So verse 3. And then A minor. Soon as returning, as we hold to this assurance, Spirit come, Spirit come, Spirit come, Spirit come, pour it out. And again, I'm pressing that bass a lot, right, to make it very, you know, from quiet to loud. And I think you might have noticed in the Spirit Come, we do G over B and then F over A. So you could also choose to do that. So Spirit Come, Spirit Come. So yeah, that's the third verse. You go into the chorus, and then from then on, you really can go anywhere. But you do end off the song with just an F. And then it gets really quiet. Anyway, guys, this song is pretty difficult, but I totally know that you guys got this, and you can definitely learn this song if you just get enough practice. And again, I want to remind you, feel free to donate to this ministry. It does take a lot of time, and I really try hard for you guys. So just keep that in mind. And like my page on Facebook to get updates. See you guys in my next video.